Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're returning to Gond Guard, the Pauper Twin deck. Here's the list we're running today. Very similar to the list I was running last time. I did make one major change, and you might notice the absence of the Witty Roastmaster. A lot of people were making comments about impact tremors running in that slot, and while I prefer to have a creature that can attack rather than an enchantment that potentially just sits on the board and does nothing, Impact Tremors fits very well into the curve. So whereas before we only had the 4 Commune with the Gods in the 2-drop slot, and we had just a huge amount of 3-drops, now we have Impact Tremors in that slot, and Impact Tremors works fairly well with Commune with the Gods, so definitely don't mind giving it a shot. Otherwise, the deck is pretty much the same, so we're going to try and go infinite here and win some Pauper games with a combo. Let's go. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So, not a huge fan of this hand. We don't really have any of our combo pieces. We have our Benevolent Bodyguard, but not much else. I don't think this hand really goes anywhere. I'm a little bit... Yeah, I think this one's fine. We got our different colors. We have Commune with the Gods, Faithless Looting. I think we just get rid of Rally the Peasants here and go for it. Okay, all of our colors. Okay, so we're playing against Familiars. Probably a very difficult matchup, if I'm being honest. Well, we got 2 combo pieces, but we only get to take one of them, so let's grab the Midnight Guard. I don't think this can target itself, right? Maybe it can. Apparently it can. Cool. Yeah, how do you like that without your extra mana, huh? Don't like it very much, do ya? Alright, I think we're just gonna play Midnight Guard here. Let's get Impact Tremors, I guess. not find another Presence of God here. Gonna have to play a little bit faster if I don't want to get timed out. Our opponent is very practiced with familiars. We are not going to be able to time them out. Mole Drifter is doing so much work here. Oh, that's ridiculous. This Mole Drifter is drawn like 6 cards. I think I should have grabbed the other impact tremors, because this is probably going to get countered. All right, I think we're probably hosed at this point. Just the Mole Drifter drawing, you know, like infinite cards is I don't think we're going to be able to come back for that. It depends on what you're looking for in your search land. Because I'm not running Brainstorm, I don't need to delay the search. And this gains life, and it's only searching for the lands that I want anyways. The white mana is so bad. I think I like... Yeah, 2 planes went to the graveyard here. Yeah, I wanted to play Gone Guard again, but in the next little bit, I'm going to be really focusing on the new decks that are available with the downgraded cards. So this kind of felt like my best opportunity to do that. Teasdale, hello. Congrats on that affinity trophy the other day. Ah, there goes my Midnight Guard. I have nothing left on the table. Opponent has everything. A ton of cards in hand. It's just too much. It depends on what you're into. I'm sure a lot of people really enjoy the play patterns of Affinity. Just, like you get to draw tons of cards. Your creatures are basically free. Seems like a great deal all around. Hey, we're not coming back in this game. What are we gonna do? Don't exactly have a great sideboard versus this opponent either. We could bring in Dawnbringer Cleric to try and like hit some of the cards in their graveyard, but that's not very exciting. Prismatic Strands doesn't seem to be very good. We could actually probably just take out Prismatic Strands. Well, I'm wondering what the new meta is going to look like with Swift Spear coming into the format. It might be that the return of aggressive decks could happen. Oh, nice. That's excellent. I'm going to be hoping to put together a series with some leagues that I'm going to do on Thursday because apparently that's when the cards become legal. So I'm going to be doing Hut Dogs, uh, Madness, Sacrifice, Sactos. Those are the ones that I want to concentrate to start with. I might do a league with Burn as well, but I don't think that's going to be super exciting. It kind of feels like it's an obvious switch. Just switch out the Epicure for Swift Spear. All right, so we have all of our colors. We have Presence of Gond. We just have to hope that we draw into something good here. I'm not a huge fan of it, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there are a lot of options. It's very exciting. Ah, we started with a flooded hand and we just drew land, land. Not happy. Oh, that's what we get for keeping the hand. These draws. Yeah, as kind of what I was saying earlier, like, there's no way we're going to time out this opponent. Way too experienced with familiars for us to go that route. Okay, we found a Midnight Guard. So if they have two counter spells, we're kind of screwed. Um, what was that? I think it's early next month, but the downgrades are supposed to be legal on Thursday. Or actually, I think it's even Wednesday after the update. Okay, no snap one time. Nice. Combo's really quick when we don't have any other triggers going on the stack here. Just click, click. Oh, that's a problem. No combat. We do still have potential. We could get tremors and win with that. Yeah, Burn's definitely going to be making a comeback. Both Burn decks are going to be pretty big. I really like what Madness becomes with Swiftspear. I kind of felt like Madness was missing one piece. Okay, there's the card we need, but it has to resolve, and they have a Prohibit, so they could potentially have another Prohibit or Hydroblast or something. I'm kind of thinking I might want to just go for Faithless Looting first. Pretend like maybe we don't have it, see if they'll try and counter this. We don't get another Impact Tremors, lame. All right, let's go for it. Resolve? Ah, they did have Hydroblast. So they need to find Ephemerate or Ghostly Flicker. Yeah, I agree. I hate the Rhino. This is one of my most hated cards in all of Pauper. Right up there with Ephemerate. And wouldn't you know, the two work together. Yeah! Mm! That was just such a terrible start to that game. It looked like there was no chance in hell. And then Midnight Guard, Presence of Gond, let's go. Splinter Twin, baby. You know, I kind of like the idea of Standard Bearer because it means they cannot snap their own cards. They can't snap my Midnight Guard. I think I'm going to bring in Standard Bearer for this other game here. And we'll take out the Soul Wardens. We don't really need the Soul Wardens in this matchup. Like, having Unbound Life is great and everything, but we're going to time out if we try and go that route. You know, I will say one thing. I want to see where the format is going to go with this update, with the cards that are being downgraded, and then I would like to see after that maybe a little bit of action. But we're getting some really big hitters, some really big cards coming into the format. So yeah, I want to see how that shakes out first. That's going all right. How you doing? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I think that Swift Spear is going to have a lot to say about that. Let's get our 3 colors online here. Almost done. Yorion Elementals. That is a big deck with a lot of expensive cards. Now, unfortunately, Ephemerate only targets creatures you control, so Standard Bearer is not going to do anything about that. Oh, and they're even using the Snap here to make extra mana, so Standard Bearer, not the best. Well, I guess we'll just O-ring this thing. Oh, they probably have Ephemerate. Oh, well, I guess if they Ephemerate here, they're not actually getting anything good. They did have the Ephemerate. Oh well, they're not going to get anything out of it at least. They just get to keep their Archaeomancer, which is still pretty good in itself. Yeah, no kidding. Pain to shuffle. You get like a shuffling machine, shuffling machine to work that for you. Yeah, but they have real shuffling machines, you know, like they use them at casinos. That's probably not in any way legal though to use those. Yeah, could you imagine that? Every time you shuffle, just feed your deck into a machine. Fingers crossed it comes out in one piece. I should say comes back without any damage because, you know, you could put your deck into a machine and it comes out in one piece. It's just like all just this amalgamation of horror. Considering the value on some of these things, yeah, I could go real bad. No Midnight Guards. If only Ephemerate could target my Standard Bearer. Ooh. Yeah, I really like the retro frame when possible. I mean, it just hits a certain nostalgic chord for me. Since I've been playing Magic since the Ice Age, this is kind of like what magic cards are look like to me, you know? Yeah, with the opponent having the Ephemerate Archaeomancer online here, I think we're probably toast. Opponent has 11 cards in hand, too. Ooh, Ice Age Basics. Nice. You seen Affinity List trying Glaze Fiend and Swift Spear? That's kind of interesting. Um, Not a huge fan of Glaze Fiend and Affinity, but that is actually where I started when I was like originally looking at Affinity way, way, way back. I was looking at Glaze Fiend and stuff. But of course, at that time, all you needed was a Tog and Disciple of the Vault. You know, maybe a Fling for Spice. Am I gonna want this Plains? Maybe. What am I gonna discard with Faithless? I don't really have anything good to discard here. Standard Bearer +1. Yeah, alright, let's play the Sanctuary. Return the Forest. Faithless Looting. Unfortunate. Guess we got Commune with the Gods. We can try and find the Midnight Guard with that. So I want to get rid of one Standard Bearer and I think Dawnbringer. Negate. Oh, that's cool. Avis Pad, Teasdale, good luck to both of you. Where are those Midnight Guards? Oh, then again, we haven't gone too deep into the deck. We've only had one Commune with the God and it was countered. All right, let's get out of this one, move on to another one. We are not winning this game, so let's step away and move into another match. We got all of our colors. Soul Warden and Battle Screech is pretty cool. We have Faithless Looting with Screech and Prismatic Strands. I'm going to keep this. And I'm just like always hoping that I'm playing against Burn. Now it looks like that is what we're playing against. All right, so there's the Alchemist, which is the card that is going to be pressuring us the most. Start with Faithless. Nice. We'll discard Screech and Strands and play a Soul Warden. We have Strands to protect it. All right, so no F6. Have to be able to Prismatic Strands at a moment's notice here. So if they go for Searing Blaze on Soul Warden, Prismatic Strands. Attack for 1, I take it. Yeah, no blocks. So in this matchup, we take out Impact Tremors. We bring in Dawnbringer Clerics. Lava Spike. Do I want to prevent that? No, I want to save the Soul Warden. This is fine. You can Lava Spike me. Saving the Soul Warden is what's important. Another Bodyguard. Cool. Our mana's a little bit awkward, but I mean, that's always the way with this deck. Our mana will always be a little bit awkward. Have a lot of enter the battlefield tap lands. I don't know. This seems like a pretty good moment for the Prismatic Strands. Prevent 4 damage. Kind of mess with their turn a little bit. We have the Bodyguard to protect the Soul Warden. Okay, prevent all red damage. I don't think they can do anything that really worries us at this moment, so we should be safe to F6. Okay, Thermal Alchemist and Curse of the Pierced Heart. Opponent's got a really good setup against our Soul Warden here. We have repeatable life gain, they have repeatable damage. Oh, Boros Garrison? I really want to return some of these tap lands to gain more life, you know? Another Soul Warden, maybe? Oh, we miss. Although, I call it a miss. We have a Prismatic Strands that we're putting into the graveyard. Not so bad. Back up to 19. And no F6 value because we have the Prismatic Strands in the graveyard. Thank you, Commune with the Gods. It's actually a better place for it rather than in our hand, because we don't have to pay mana for that. We just have to tap one of these birds. Oh, that's weird. Look what happens to the art on the bird token when it's on full view here. You can see it in the top corner. But when, like, in the middle of the screen here, you can see the bottom of its talons above the word bird. When we zoom in, talons are gone. Yep, quality. I found Mountain and Skewer with Reckless Impulse. Oh, what is it? Speaking of art bugs, one of my Llanowar elves just has a black box as a picture, and that's it. Small indie company. I thought they did a handoff as well for the programming of Magic the Gathering Online. Wonder if that has anything to do with why we aren't getting the initiative cards. Time to gain some life. Hello, handsome. How you feeling today, friend? I guess we'll return the Windscarred Crag here, so we can gain another life next turn. Ah, good to hear it. A little bit worried about you after sent me that message the other day. Ooh, another Thermo Alchemist. I'll gain a life off that, thank you. And if we can find Rally the Peasants, this game should be over. Yeah, that's very true, handsome. Good way of looking at it. Rally the Peasants right off the top. Come on. Presents have gone. I mean, not the worst with a Soul Warden. Gain a life every turn. Not great, though. Think we can probably do better. Oh my god, Chuck! Basic Land Shark with the 5 subs. 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the support. The Last God, Hassus Lauso, Rastanedo, TMO6 Life, Ginger Beard, enjoy those emotes. Thank you so much, Chuck. That's awesome. Ooh, Midnight Guard plus Presence of Gond. Seems pretty good. Let's keep those two. So we have the Prismatic Strands to keep us alive for a turn, and then Presence of Gond wins the game. Yeah, Voldaren Epicure. I gain a life, I lose a life. No big deal. I'll take as much damage as you want to deal as long as it's not lethal. I guess we do have to keep ourselves above 1. Um, I guess, I don't know. Prismatic Strands right now seems actually pretty good. If they, I guess we could take 5, maybe 6 more. That's no problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna Strands now. Somehow opponent has way less time on their clock compared to my time. Don't know how exactly that happened, but it's a good thing because depending on how this turn goes, it might take a while. Ooh, okay. So instead of just gaining a bunch of life, now we just win. I thought we might have to go through another turn, but no, opponent is not going to get an untapped step. They have 1 card in hand. We have 2 bodyguards to protect the Midnight Guard. So this should be GG. You know, this is really weird, Chuck. So I'm looking at the new system they have set up, Twitch, in order to like show what's happening, right? Like it shows that you've gifted 5 subs for the channel. Awesome. I go over and look at top gifters. Nobody there. You, for some reason, you've never shown up on the top gifter chart. That's so weird. All right, so we're bringing in 3 Dawnbringer Clerics to gain more life. Standard Bearer is something we can bring in. It pseudo gains life, so that's fine. Impact Tremors is a card we do not need in this matchup. Gaining the life is enough. Might be a setting on your end? Okay. If that's what it is, no problem. But you know, like you do a lot for this channel, so I would like people to see that to see what you're doing. Um, kind of thinking Rally the Peasants might be the next card to go. Luca, no, they are legal tomorrow after the update. So Rally the Peasants, I kind of want to keep it because it can potentially, like give us the acceleration to steal a game. But I'm thinking like what we really want is to just play Soul Wardens, play Dawnbringer Clerics, and just win that way. Oh, I'm the same way, Luca. I'm very, very excited about the downgrades. I'm going to try and take a little bit of time in between rounds to talk about the different options we're getting, depending, on how long we get in between matches. Um, I kind of want to keep this hand. We have prismatic strands, we gain life. Question is, what do I get with Ash Barrens? Mountain or forest? Oh, well, thank you, Chuck. And your support really gives me how did you say that? The confidence, I guess, to keep going, like knowing that people enjoy this content makes me a lot more interested in keeping it going. Oh, what a draw. Maybe I'll just go get another planes. All right, so Needle Drop finds them a mountain. We're on a land cycle. What are we going to get here? Second Plains isn't the worst. We go Soul Warden into Bodyguard. Are you sure we're not just a mono white deck here? Did I get too greedy? Yep. Wow, Electricity to get rid of the Soul Warden here. Too greedy. Should have just gone for Dawnbringer. Okay, and no land, so the 4 cards in their hand are all spells. Ooh, nice. Thriving Heath. So what color do we go for that? Green or red? Kind of thinking green because we have the Midnight Guard. Let's go Dawnbringer, gain 2 life. Thriving Heath, green. Oh, actually Destroy Curse is probably way better. Yeah, Destroy Curse has got to be better than gain 2. This card is so good. 2 mana for a 1/3 destroy target enchantment. Crazy. And, you know, Pauper has some really good enchantments, too. Pestilence, for example. Journey to Nowhere. Oh my god, Presence of Gond. So we can just go Midnight Guard into Presence. We are still at risk, though. Because we don't have a way to gain the life. We lost our Soul Warden. So, and we also don't have Impact Tremors. So it's going to take a while for this to win. One turn to play Midnight Guard, another turn to play Presence of Gone, and then another turn for the tokens to attack. That's a lot of turns for burn. And with the Prismatic Strands in our hand instead of our graveyard, definitely a tricky situation. Oh, I like this. Oops. All right. Are we dead? Can you do 11 damage? It's very possible. Considering they have all spells in hand, even likely. Oh my god, they're using a blood token. That's super good for us. And it's an Electrickery, which would have bought them an extra turn. Alright, one more spell plus Fire Blast. Looks like they got it. GG. Good job. Okay, like this hand. What do we get rid of here? Probably the Battle Screech? Go Thriving Heath for red. Forest Commune. Another Soul Warden, wow. So I might just want to go with Courtyard Plains here so that I could go double Soul Warden next turn. It's so awkward on the mana, though. Maybe I play one Soul Warden now, and then next turn I can play Soul Warden Commune. Alright, fingers crossed, no Searing Blaze. Faces the place for the Rift Bolt. Oh, they had something. They're thinking better of it. With Electrickery, maybe I'm supposed to just play Midnight Guard next turn. I wouldn't want to lose both my Soul Wardens. Alright, Soul Warden gained a life. It's doing its job. And we lose a Midnight Guard. Okay. I mean, honestly, I would rather keep my Soul Wardens versus burn. Wow, their hand is all spells. That's scary. Alright, it's getting 2 life. Or 3 life, I mean. Oh, maybe I should have communed. Ah, this is better if I get, Presence of Gond. Well, I'm guessing they missed on land again, so they got to make some tough decisions here. Do you use your blood token, try and find second mountain? Do you take away our combo potential? Do you stop me from gaining a little bit of life? Difficult situation the opponent is in. Thanks for that, handsome. You're not going to regret that joke today. Probably not tomorrow, but someday soon, for the rest of your life. The attack. Block? Sure. I think they missed on land again. Another commune. All right, let's commune. We miss, but we do put Prismatic Strands and Battle Screech into the graveyard, which is actually super good. Let's Screech. Just gain 4 life out of nowhere, and we can still attack with Midnight Guard. And we have Prismatic Strands now. Yeah, Spectacle play kind of makes sense. Hit me, and then, you know, skewer the critics on Midnight Guard. It's probably what they were going for. Although the block seemed pretty obvious there. Oh, they found the land. They can start doing stuff. But is it too late? First. Alright, what do we get this time? I'm going to prevent that 1 damage with my Prismatic Strands. Ooh, another Prismatic Strands. Oh, we just got Presence of Gond. So one more one more turn and we're good to go. Leaving the Soul Warden back so we can cast Prismatic Strands from the graveyard. Yes, that was revealed. So, Commune, reveal the top 5. You may put a creature or enchantment card from among them into your hand. Rest into the graveyard, so opponent knows they're on borrowed time. They have to kill the guard. Sure. You may untap my Midnight Guard and allow me to gain 2 life. Sure. I'll gain 2 more life and then lose 1. And they're tapped out, so it's looking pretty good, friends. We're going to gain Unbound life here. I think opponent did concede the first time we showed him the combo. I'm gonna Fire Blast my Midnight Guard. How about Prismatic Strands? Prevents all red damage, we'll say. And they scoop. So we don't actually like have the win, but we do gain Unbound life. So I gain 300 life, and then opponent won't be able to finish me off. Not a huge fan of this one. We don't know what we're playing against. We have all of our colors, but we aren't doing anything for a very long time. Yeah, if it ever comes on Moto. I really hope it does. This one's not great either. At least it has Commune with the Gods. We'll keep this, get rid of a Presence of God, or Or forest. Get rid of forest. But yeah, I'm really excited about these cards that I've been working with, and I'm also really excited to see what the other Pauper people are going to be bringing to the table. Um, we're getting some very nice downgrades. Is It Charm is going to be amazing. There's so much good stuff. Can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. I think I've played this matchup before. I remember the opponent gaining Unbound Life. Yeah, let's play the Forest and we can use the Ash Barrens. That's what we'll do here. Well-wisher. Everyone's gaining life. Yeah. Well, my intention is to do like a special on Thursday. We'll see what happens, but I'm hoping to get 3 leagues in with 3 different decks. Impact Tremors. Don't know what kind of link you are trying to put up, Teasdale, but I will be putting the downshifted decks onto YouTube early because I want to get the rush, right? Like everyone's going to be excited about the new Pauper cards available to them. So I want to get that content out ASAP so people will watch it. So like I might put the videos out on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for example. Yeah, unfortunately there is a C. You can also exclamation mark YT, and that'll put the link up. Well, it could be in big trouble if they have meet at a tavern. We're probably just dead here. Regardless, we're in huge trouble unless we find Midnight Guard off the top. Another Impact Tremors, that's garbage. Garbage! That's why I don't like Impact Tremors. Just put this enchantment on the battlefield, it does nothing. Although it does fit into the curve way, way better than Witty Roastmaster did. Having another 3-drop in the deck was painful. No! No Midnight Guard. So we have one more planes left. We have enough mana for Prismatic Strands. Gain us a bit of time. Yeah, just for the 1 life, exactly. So yeah, this courtyard gets me whichever land I'm missing. It has all 3 mountain forest plains, and it gains me the life. And since I'm not using any kind of like brainstorm effects where I don't need to shuffle my library, in this case, courtyard is better than wilds. But if you're running, brainstorm, then evolving wilds is going to be better since you can choose when you shuffle. Let's always yield to that so I don't waste more time off my clock than I need to. Definitely gonna try and kill one of their critters here. Priest of Titania seems like a good kill. Really cuts down on how much mana they have access to. Don't really care too much what their life total is, although it does make things difficult in the sense that if they do not concede to my combo, then the combo could take a long time. I think I can actually just F6 here. Midnight Guard. Stupid Impact Tremors. Ah. What did I even put those in the deck for? Oh yeah, to win the game. And we miss again. Not looking good, friends. We've gone through nearly half the deck and we found 0 Midnight Guards. We did find another Prismatic Strands. Or sorry, no, we found Battle Screech and Rally the Peasants, not Prismatic. If this had been another Prismatic, we might have had the time we needed. We do still have another Faithless, though. Oh, Blaubear, you say you got your first trophy on Moto yesterday. Very nice. Very nice. For anybody that hasn't played on Magic the Gathering and doesn't like exactly know what is going on in a league, like it's very similar to winning out at your, your FNM, except for you're playing against some of the best players in the world. So you get a little mini tournament, 5 rounds, and maybe you're going to play against Reed Duke or LSV or Mengucci. Just the quality of players is ridiculously high. Or a win trading bot. Yep, that happens too. Oh, Dispel. I'm screwed. They had Dispel in the main. Still no Midnight Guard. Not that we can win at this point anyway. Oh my god. Just nowhere to be found. No Midnight Guards in the top half of the deck. Let's bring in Electrickery. I think that's probably it. Do we bring in Standard Bearer? Yeah, definitely appreciate that. And the more in touch you become with Magic the Gathering Online, the more you realize when you're facing off against these people. Because like when I first started, I had no idea who any of these people were. Still have trouble sorting it out, honestly. I don't think we need the bodyguards in this matchup. And we want to bring in Standard Bearer. Oh, I'm not someone you need to be nervous about. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Take out a Tremors. Got the Electrickery. We have pretty much everything here, except we don't have the lands we need. Oh, that's magic for you. I might be actually willing to keep this if this was a red land so we could Faithless for more lands. Okay, I like this one. We have Standard Bearer. Keep this, get rid of Rally. So there's a few cards that elves have that target. So Standard Bearer is going to steal those. It's pretty cool if opponent doesn't see it coming. I'm willing to trade my Soul Warden for their mana. We have another one. Scattershot Archer. Okay. A little bit scary. We got the presence. All we need now are lands. Unfortunately, Commune does not get us those. Let's play another Soul Warden, try and buy some time. No more combat. Scattershot is a 1/2. Blocks any of our creatures. Come on, give me a land. Damn you, deck. Probably gonna like mill 5 lands with this. Oh, Battle Screech. You have a use for your Scattershot Archer now. But we also gain 4 life. I kind of figured they'd go for the Scattershot there. It wasn't Summoning Sick, was it? Ooh, Distant Melody. That's a big draw. Draw 7. Just checking to see if it's draw a card for each permanent you control of that type, so I couldn't like Presence of Gone, make a bunch of elves, make them mill them, make them deck out. That would have been kind of funny. But unfortunately, if they have a card like Well-Wisher, it will count the elves from Presence of Gone. Come on, land on top. Let's go land on top. Yeah. Oh no, we can beat Well-Wisher. That's what Impact Tremors is for. So the issue here is that opponent's getting a bunch of turns in order to win the game, to steal it from us. Because we missed on land for so long, they might be able to just aggro us out depending on their draw. It's a pretty good hit on Lead the Stampede, 3 mana draw 4. We won this matchup once. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy one. If you haven't seen it, check out my YouTube and check out the last time I played Gond Guard. I played against this Elf match, and we won that match 3-0. But because of reasons, I had to concede game 1. Oh, Tuck Tuck. That's a surprise. I wonder if they're going to try and untap Priest. Where are you, Quirion Ranger? Oh, the stack. It's in the way. Where'd the Quirion Rangers go? Here we go. Untap target creature. Yeah, so if they use this, they have to target my Standard Bearer. And Timberwatch Elf is another thing. If they use Timberwatch Elf, it must target Standard Bearer. Oh, opponent's really going off here, though. I don't think I'm going to get another turn, let alone two. Hey, you bought hot dogs and paper because of me? Well, that's a fine choice of deck. I would definitely say that's one of the better Pauper decks. So, good choice. Yeah, I don't know why you let me chump with the birds. It's weird. Alright, we need to survive one more turn. What a pain. Well-wisher. Yeah, Soul Warden is the only thing that's kept us in this game. I mean, Standard Bearer as well. We needed both of these things. Standard Bearer. If we didn't have Standard Bearer, we would also just be dead because of Timberwatch Elf. Oh, thank you. You're right. 6 to stop that, and then 0. Ten, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh yeah, that's like nothing. So let's take the Midnight Guard and block Timberwatch. Yes, I will be playing Hot Dogs again very soon, actually on Thursday. Yeah, Swift Spear. Monastery Swift Spear is going to be common. Did I say something else? That happens sometimes. Yeah, because of, yeah, exactly. Presence of Gond on Midnight Guard. And Windscarred Craig, I guess. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so that's a big deal. The downshifts, the downgrades for this set are super, super exciting. So really looking forward to Hot Dogs in particular and Red Black Madness. Yeah, there's a few exciting things. Is it Charm, for example? All right, so they know exactly what's going on here. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to win just with the time that I have. I have 6 minutes on the clock compared to them. Maybe I can. They're going to be able to Well-Wisher, but my attack's going to be great. Is it charm? Yep. I mean, the Soul Wardens, it's not much, right? It's just one extra click. Stupid Well-Wisher. Can't even really win here until we find Impact Tremors. Yeah, Electrickery would be very nice as well. We've got some good draws. That's not really one of them. So yeah, they realize that the issue here is time more than anything. They didn't even bother Well-Wisher. Okay, now they're using it. That's interesting. So because they've used the Well-Wisher and they can't untap it, I think that was a mistake. I think we have the win now. We have to make an absolutely ludicrous amount of elves, though. We have to make, like, 200 elves. Yeah, it doesn't give protection. It just prevents the damage. I don't know. Anybody in chat know if that's an option? Yeah, it is like fog. This is gonna take forever. Might have been better just to keep on playing off the top of the deck, try and find Illa Trickery or something. Because, like, we're not even halfway. Don't slow down on me now, Moto. Someone's gonna clock out. Ten, 20, 30, 40. Oh, these things keep moving. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 57. Jeez. It's gonna take forever. I don't think we have the time to do this. We have to find something else. This is ridiculous. We just don't have the time. Yeah, but they can't untap the Well-Wisher, so we just try and kill them this turn. Yeah, I should have attacked with the Wardens as well, you're right. We don't need the life anymore, it's just extra clicks. But it is a win with Impact Tremors. We'll get this combat done, that'll be a bunch of damage. Hopefully they'll scoop to the combo, but doubt it. Yeah, Wardens are bad now. It's just extra clicks. Because now it's 2 extra clicks instead of just 1. Yeah, standard bearer. So this is going to be the second time that we've won against elves, but can't win because of the clock. And that is something that you're going to have to consider if you're looking to put this deck together. If you're looking at, playing it in paper, no problem. These iterations go very, very quickly, as quickly as you can describe the loop. If you're looking to play it on Moto, not so fast. You can right click and auto stack. Didn't work. Got them down to 54. Might be able to win this game, but we won't have any time left for game 3. Sorry you have to sit through all this, friends. Just trying to get through this as quickly as possible. And that's not very quick. Yep. No, I do not blame the opponent for this. What they're doing here is totally legit. I chose to play this deck, so it's up to me to click through the combo. Against some decks, this would be no issue whatsoever. Unfortunately, against elves, it is an issue. I mean, it is still pretty awesome to be able to get this win. Just sucks that it's going to take so long. Ah, winner of your hearts. That's it. Yeah. I figured like, okay, so their Well-Wisher is tapped, so we're gonna be able to combo it and kill them. I just did not realize how long this combo was gonna take. Thanks for the follow, friend. Soul Wardens are sucking a lot of time out of this. I mean, they kept me alive for a while though, right? Like, we would already be dead if not for the Soul Wardens. They kept us in the game. They're down to 30 now. Kind of feel like Moto is slowing down. kind of chugging because we've got so much going on our side here. Oh, are we even going to have enough time to win this game? They're down to 23. We've got less than 3 minutes left. And it seems like every iteration is just taking longer. Processing. Processing. Feels like it's taking 10 seconds per iteration here. It did work. Thought for a second it didn't register. Work. I would like to win this game, please. It's not about the speed of the clicks, it's about the processing speed here. And I've got a good computer, it's just Moto is crap. I mean, a quality program. Yeah, we're not even going to have enough time. Yeah, it's not my machine that's causing the issues here. It's just Moto things. No, opponent is in their rights. I chose to play this deck. Opponent got themselves into this position where they don't think they're going to die. As long as they aren't messing with me, like, they've hit 6, right? So they've passed priority. If they were messing with me, I would have a different opinion of it. If they were, like, putting abilities on the stack, you know, like using their Quirion Ranger to target my standard bearer, that would be a different issue. Ah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, and we couldn't even win the game. I'm really disappointed in that. What a garbage game. Have all my colors, but the hand isn't very good. All right, let's go. Guess we'll go get Forest, since that'll give us all of our mana. Although Plains would have actually been a pretty good option. Because then we could play Soul Warden and have double white for Battle Screech. We probably should have got Plains, actually. Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, we've already got 3 copies of Electrickery. I don't know that I would want any more to devote any more cards to a matchup that should actually be good. It should be a good matchup. It's just the time issues. Counterspells the impact tremors. Okay. Hey there, stream team. What's good? Just missed a match against elves. Wouldn't call it a good match. Wouldn't call it a bad match. It was just some magic that happened. Midnight Guard. And the land. The land's pretty nice, actually. Get rid of Prismatic Strands and Battle Screech. Cast down. You got it. That's a cast down that isn't going at Midnight Guard. That's the key. Another Battle Screech. Oh, the Screech. Battle Screech. Battle Screech. Battle Screech. Hey, no. No, 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 no. Don't. No, 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 no. Do not like. So it looks like Crusher is playing the counter heavy affinity list. Oh, well, combo. We don't have any protection for it, which is kind of worrisome. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to Faithless Looting, then I can't Battle Screech. Yeah, that's true. We do have protection in our grave, but it's not protection from cast down. All right, so they have 4 cards left in hand. They need to have counter magic or non-damage based removal. Let's go for it. I think I might go for Commune first. Oh, wow. Total miss. Didn't even get any, like, good cards at all. All right. Yeah, no, that's fair, stream team. I'm just tilted after last match with the elves. And that's one of the things that happens when I tilt is I start to concede early. I just want to move on to the next game. No lands. Must mull. Mostly lands. Ah, not a huge fan of this hand either, to be honest. But we're going to keep it. Just wait for the opponent here to decide if they're going to keep their hand or mulligan. They are mulliganing. So we'll keep this, get rid of, I think probably a Thriving Heath. Maybe Courtyard. Get rid of Courtyard. Okay, more lands. And find a pair of Soul Wardens. And just like that, our hand is reduced to 3 cards. Alright, let's put out the bodyguard, attack with soul wardens. This feels like a matchup for Swiftspear. Was thinking I want to hit 6, but I probably don't. If they're gonna like electrickery or something, I could use the bodyguard to save one critter. Aww. Brutal. We could Gorilla Shaman, hit the Vault of Whispers, but then like they're just gonna sacrifice in response to the Kark clan. We lose our board. Ugh. I don't know if we can beat Kark clan. Prismatic is nice. Counterspell. I don't think we're making it through this one either, friends. Going to be a hard fight to even get half of our play points back, it seems. Okay. Oh, there's Midnight Guard. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's see if we can keep this Midnight Guard alive. Take 9 here, go to 9. And then 3 Galv Blasts to the face. Alright, we get to untap. Here's a Presence of Gond. Galv Blast on the Midnight Guard. Sacrifice this, target this, give it protection from red. Okay. Do I have another turn? I don't believe I do. They could use the Kark clan to get rid of my 2 Soul Wardens. I can't block. And then they kill with their big critters. Yeah, I have strands. So if we block here, take 9, go to 2. Let's try again. Oh, that gets rid of the life gain. But I'll still have blockers. Now if they want to kill Midnight Guard, they have to kill their board. Right now, I don't have to choose red here. So if I choose a different color, then their board dies. So we'll just choose green. Oh, another counter spell. Let's go get Forest. Commune with the Gods. Find Standard Bearer. Oh, Rally the Peasants. Play Standard Bearer. Play Boros Garrison. I think I'm actually going to return the Windscarred Crag here to gain life. Because if we get to 5, if we can get to 5, we don't die to oh, that's a problem. Basically anything they do is a problem. Oh no. Oh no, we just have nothing. We're gonna have to block. Unfortunately, they aren't just land passing here. They have the Mirror Enforcer, so we have to block it. Their counter spells have been very good. Here's another Gurmag Angler. And we find another land. GG. Oh, do not like this hand. Let's mulligan. This hand looks great. We'll keep this one. What do we get rid of, though? Yeah. I'm not sure, how popular it's going to be, but I will definitely be trying Vampire Sovereign. I want all these cards. What are they playing? They're playing Burn. I'm going to feel pretty bad about bottoming this Soul Warden. Actually, it's Jay. I do have a list that looks like that. Actually, you know what? Let me just show it off here. Here it is. So the one thing that I really need to do for this list is I need to adjust the mana. I need some more mana acceleration. So I'm going to be looking at 3 mana rocks that I could potentially be using. But yeah, 4 Vampire Sovereigns, 4 Bleak Coven Vampires, 4 Boarding Party, top of the curve. And that's going to be one of the decks that I probably play next week. Another Soul Warden. Nice of you to show up. Let's go with Impact Tremors this turn. Oh, Kiln Fiend. That's bad news. On the other hand, at least we'll lose fast. Oh, Presence of Gond? Oh my god. If they don't kill us right now, we might actually win. But we might also literally just be dead. Let's cross our fingers, everybody. Oh, my friend. Unfortunately, links don't work in the chat for most people, but if you'd like, I could take a look at your list later. Just go ahead and send me a whisper. They played a creature. And they usually don't have Lightning Bolt in the main. I think they're dead, chat. Turn 4. It was just the perfect curve. Impact Tremors into Midnight Guard into Presence of Gond. When it works like that, it looks good. Oh, 12 Drain Effects plus Ephemerate. Sweet. Alright, I'll take a look at it once I get a chance here. I just want to figure this stuff out first. We're definitely going to be bringing in O-Ring. Let me take a look at my Hot Dogs list, which is already hosting Swift Spear. I just want to take a look at what they have. So yeah, they're going to be bringing in Lightning Bolts, maybe Electricaries, maybe Flaring Pains. So they've actually got a lot of things to potentially be bringing in here. Target creature, okay, doesn't say target creature you control. Let's see what the other cards say. Target creature gains trample, doesn't say target creature you control. This one is you control, this one's target creature. And this one, okay, the only one that says target creature you control is Apostle's Blessing. So yeah, we definitely want to bring in both standard bearers. So these are what we're going to want to bring in. What do we want to take out? I'm thinking probably Rally the Peasants and maybe Impact Tremors. I want to keep the bodyguards. I want to keep the soul wardens. I want to keep the prismatic strands. I mean, opponent should have won on turn 3. It's their fault for letting me have a turn 4. They played turn 2 Kiln Fiend. It should have been GG. But I guess they just didn't have the quality of cards in hand for it. Lucky me, I guess. Alright, we got Soul Warden, we got Prismatic Strands. We're going to keep this. Yeah, I'll keep it. Not a huge fan, but I think it's good enough to keep it. Ooh, discarding Lava Dart. It's pretty good for them. Get Blossoming Sands. I mean, Blossoming Sands is basically just Thriving Heath gain a life here, so let's play that. And then I expect to play Thriving Heath Soul Warden. Oh, they don't play a creature even? And we're going to name red with this one. It's good to have double red with this deck. If you're wondering what your mana should be like, you want to have as much white mana as possible, at least 2. You want to have 2 reds and only 1 green. You only need 1 green source. It's very rare that you're going to be going commune into... I guess that's fine. Like, yeah, go for triple white, double red, double green is what you want to aim for. Okay, well, they still don't have any creatures available, so I don't need to hold up Prismatic Strands here. We could go for Faithless Looting. Actually, I kind of like Commune with the Gods, and then play Thriving Heath. Let's get that Presence of Gond. Battle Screech into the graveyard is nice. So we've got double red, we're going to want double green. Yeah, it's strange that they wouldn't have played a creature by now. They're on turn 4 here. Maybe they've just been trying to hold up protection. That's probably what it is. They've been trying to hold up protection so that I wouldn't be able to bolt it. Joke's on you, opponent. I'm not playing Lightning Bolt. Alright, so we're going to have to start holding up Prismatic Strands. I guess we could... I think I'm going to... Oh, jeez. I guess I'm just going to Faithless. We have to hold up Prismatic Strands here. They pitched a Blessing. They probably have another one. Okay, we got the Midnight Guard. Oh, we got the Standard Bearer. Oh, but Standard Bearer just gets killed by Lava Dart. Get rid of an Impact Tremors and a Battle Screech. Oh, I should have... That was dumb. I should have ditched Strands and played Guard. Oh, well, we'll just take our time. No blocks. Let's see if they'll shoot their load here. It's a brute force. I think regardless, we're going to want a Prismatic Strands anyway. Mutagenic. And Temur Battle Rage. Lightning Bolt me. I mean, we might as well. I think they'll go for one more thing. Let's make them use all their stuff here. Okay, now they don't have enough mana for Flaring Pain. And they concede to the Prismatic Strands. Okay, I thought that was going to be a really difficult matchup, but we got very, very lucky. We had the right cards to be able to interact with them. All right, so this is the deck that we were playing today, Gaunt Guard, or Midnight Presence, if you will. The Pauper Twin combo deck. I think this is a really cool option, like if you're looking for a combo deck in Pauper that doesn't have a lot of it doesn't have a lot of people playing it, like a rogue list, so maybe you can surprise some people like I did today. I will say, though, that there are definitely a few issues. First off, I don't like impact tremors. I mean, I didn't like impact tremors at the start of this league, but I really wanted to try it because of how it fits in the curve. Let me show you the pile view here. Before I put impact tremors into the list, we only had Commune with the Gods in the 2-drop slot. So we had a ton of 3-drops. I was playing 3 Witty Roastmasters, so that was like 16 3-drops and 4 2-drops. It was very, like off balance. So I was really hoping that Impact Tremors would be good, and like it definitely fulfills a role. On the other hand, when you have 2 Impact Tremors in your hand and you play them out for 4 mana and they just sit there and do nothing, it doesn't feel very good, So this is one of the reasons why I haven't played Impact Tremors before, and I probably won't play it again. Witty Roastmaster, on the other hand, that is a good card. So yeah, I would say that the biggest issue, though, is the mana. Definitely having some problems with that. Being able to put our lands down, getting our colors on time, and then also, like, a lot of our lands come into play tapped. So we're not able to play our 3-drops on turn 3 some of the time, And that's a problem. So that's an issue with the this 3-color deck, and, maybe somebody in the future can figure it out. Maybe even just by putting artifact lands in here and then, running Wildfire instead of Commune with the Gods, or, maybe, again, instead of Commune with the Gods, we could go with auras like Utopia Sprawl and play Arbor Elf and, like gain our mana that way. In that case, I would probably only play it as a 2-color deck, green and white. It would be a shame to lose Faithless Looting and the win potential of red, like being able to win on the turn that you're comboing, I think is pretty important, especially as we saw against elves. But yeah, despite the results, I do still have fun with this deck. So, maybe this is a deck you could just have in your back pocket as an option to just have some fun games, because sometimes that's what you're after. Sometimes you don't want to be playing with the very best deck. Sometimes you just want to do something cool, and this deck definitely does that.